Hello juniors, this video is dedicated for you people who are going to give your first professional exams in the upcoming days. How to prepare and pass MBBS exam. MBBS is an undergraduate program for those interested in becoming doctors. It is one of the professional degrees that qualify a person to practice medicine. 2 degrees, Bachelor's of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery. Many disciplines in the MBBS course such as anatomy, pathology, dermatology and others which are the fundamentals required to become a doctor prepare you for the MBBS exam. I will go through some of the steps of preparing for and passing the MBBS exam. Firstly, plan your syllabus. The first and the most critical stage in finishing any project is planning. Anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, for example, are covered on MBBS exams. Make a work schedule if you have started or are about to start course. Without past studies or knowledge, a high exam score can't be acquired by studying the entire syllabus in a few weeks. Nor can the entire syllabus be completely in a month without prior knowledge. Create a syllabus first. Regarding the first tip, if you have chosen a suitable college institution, simply follow the lecturer's pace. If you are even taking a specialist course such as this, you should never miss a single class. Things that must be taken seriously should never be overlooked. To give yourself plenty of time to revise and practice the syllabus, try to finish it 3 to 4 months before the final exams. Even preparing for MBBS boards exams would not be a burden. As a result, organize your work around your college tests. Second, organize the syllabus. Consider points 1 and 2 while planning your syllabus and working. For example, anatomy, physiology and biochemistry are all included in the first MBBS course. Most students are unable to comprehend everything and solve the challenges. Though the difficulty level in anatomy for MBBS student is not particularly high, students have difficulty solving them. So my advice is to complete the harder course as soon as possible. Spend time with it and its issues. Take some time to study the ones you can understand easily. Next, last but not least, go back and revise and review the difficult ones you studied before. Even if you plan to revise the full curriculum 3 months before the exam, that's useful. As a result, organize your job, plan your work and stick to your plan. Third, refer to other books. Many individuals have told me that notebooks and lectures slides are sufficient for a good exam grade, and I agree with them. Though the syllabus presented is sufficient for a good grade, it is preferable to have a secondary source of knowledge to broaden your horizon. For MBBS exams, the curriculum is important, but the substance you learn is even more important. If you read quality books in addition to your college lecture slides, you will gain a higher level of information and a better understanding of the subject. You will not only earn good grades, but you also get a lot of knowledge if you consult other books. Knowing how to refer to and learn from many kinds of literature is preferable. I understand that studying your college textbook, class notes and other materials might be challenging. However, for any subject, it's preferable to have a standard reference book like Gaitan, Ganong. Fourth, refer to online content. Nowadays, I believe that everyone owns a smartphone. Many of the homes have laptops, desktops and other computers. And I believe many of the colleges have audiovisual equipment. You have access to a wide range of information sources. Many YouTube lectures and blogs, especially for MBBS exams, are available online. Many online courses are available that can be customized to meet your needs at a lower cost. You can acquire what you desire from online instructors. You have enough knowledge at your disposal. You must utilize every resource available to you. Fifth, improve your performance. Yes, in your college weekly test, you should always aim to do your best. If you are just getting started with your studies, try to pay attention to the lectures from the beginning and absorb all the material. Solve as many questions as you can. After you have learned everything, repeat the exercise until you have mastered the topics. Give it your all in your college test and attempt to get the highest possible score. If you start doing this right, away, you will be able to study in this manner for the duration of your preparation. You will discover how to plan, organize, improve your productivity. You will gain a lot from your mistakes and you will never make the same mistakes twice in your life. You will also improve daily. And sixth one is try to study smartly. Some of the chapters lessons may seem difficult as you near the finish of the preparatory course. You may have paid less attention to some of the subjects and concepts. If you have the time to learn and master such topics, go ahead and do it. If you have a month or fewer to go, attempt to focus less on the things you haven't yet addressed. Simply review and practice whatever ideas you have learned thus far. When it comes to other topics on which you have spent less time, you either stick to the formulas and principles or in the worst case, ignore if you skipped one or two chapters previously. Examine the question trends in your prior exams. If you believe the remaining chapters are vital, make an effort to finish them. You should have at least another 30 days to go again. There should be no last-minute pressure. Practice model papers. This is also an important consideration. Many model papers and previous year's papers are available on the internet. In the meantime, practice as many as you can. Practice with model papers that are little more difficult than the preceding questions. Simply review past papers and examine the questions patterns. Examine the key topics that appear repeatedly in those works. Spending some money on model papers from some web portals is not a concern. Try to be cool and be healthy. Everyone who takes the exam will feel the pressure on the final exam. Simply stay calm and implement some online stress management strategies such as meditation and yoga. Avoid eating roadside dishes, especially those high in oil. Consume only healthful food prepared at home such as vegetables. During the month, avoid eating anything non-vegetarian, drinking juices, and of course eat curd, rice. Avoid annoyance and don't let irrelevant stuff like your friends' disturbances, pressure and so on distract you. If you must watch a movie, if you should only good movies that will calm your thoughts. Maintain a calm and orderly environment. It is something you can do for a month. After the exam results are announced, if you used to correct strategy to pass the exam and received a higher score, you will be the happiest person alive and that moment will be remembered forever. So keep healthy and optimistic at all times. Follow seniors' guidance. Finally, but certainly not least, try to make touch with a senior who have gone through this phase. Pass the exam with flying colors and succeeded. You could look for those persons on the internet or ask your college director to arrange a meeting with the senior. Apart from your college professors, he could be best advisor to help you pass the exam. If you don't succeed the first time, try again and with a lot of determination and confidence. I would be talking about how you can score good marks in your upcoming professional exam. So let's get started. What's the hindrance to success? No preparation. It is impossible to get through an MBBS exam if you are ready for the exam just a day before it, unless you are too lucky or super genius. A day-to-day reading and preparation is the motto. Searching for pen scale etc. at last moment. Second, improper study and revision plan. Inability of the student to divide time for given different subjects and different chapters within subject during final preparation is another issue. Panicky, really a serious issue. You know, but you can't recall because you are anxious. Your mind is not working, just the heart is pumping because of anxiety. Fourth, unnecessary stress by trying to overdo things. Trying to remember something in too much detail may cause unnecessary stress. Comparing yourself to others and feeling guilty is another mistake. Fear of result is unnecessary. 5. Overconfidence. Confidence is good, but overconfidence may land you up in disaster, especially in Viva and practical exams. Sixth one is neglecting the past questions. Night bush until examiner is frustrated with your answer. And seventh, keep something to recheck your paper. After the exam, sleep at least 1 to 2 hours before starting preparation for next subject. It works like resetting your PC and created memory for next subject. It will give you your ability to wake late. After the examination is complete, Forget about the exam. Don't take too much stress for result, but learn from your experience and improve them in upcoming exam. Although you may read hundreds of tips online, it's you who should decide which are good for you and which aren't. So don't ignore your own idea. Conclusion of the video, finally you are the source of all techniques, learning, hard work and clever work. If you follow the right road and do the right things to prepare for the MBBS exam, you can achieve everything. Thank you for your time. I wish you well in your examination. All the best, juniors. Give your best. Come with the flying colors. All the best.